Hello and welcome to Weems Auto. In this episode, I'm going to be changing out an O2 sensor on a 2019 Honda Fit. So give me a few minutes, let me get the camera set up and we'll get underneath the hood and show you what we need to do. Here we are underneath the hood, and the O2 sensor that we're going to be changing is the Upstream O2 sensor. Let me get you back in here. It's back behind the engine here. And one of the problems with this particular O2 sensor is, one, it's a little bit hard to get to being back behind the engine, and two, this particular one has a cup on it, so you're not going to be able to get a regular socket, and you're going to need a pretty thin walled O2 sensor socket like this particular one here. It's a 3/8, and you can see it has a very thin wall to fit into that cup. Our O2 sensor part number here, get it, is 2349146. This particular one is made by Denso. So let me get the camera set up here on the tripod. We're first going to have to disconnect the connector, and probably won't see a whole lot in this, but we'll get the O2 sensor socket onto the O2 sensor in the back and get it pulled out. All right, first step is, we got to reach in here and disconnect the O2 sensor.
There's it. Where was it? Right here. So there's a little pop right there.
All right, and if you'll fit that socket down into there.
It's in there, dude.
Next, I'm gonna use, it's a 1/2 inch extension for this particular tool, and it should be the right size, and then you're going to need a 1/2 inch ratchet.
This way. Oh boy.
There we go, popped it loose. And always remember that when you're doing this, you want to let the engine cool down for a little bit, because otherwise you're going to be touching some hot exhaust parts. And once you've got it loosened up enough, you should be able to unscrew it by hand. And there's the old one. So now we're gonna take off that plastic thing. It's on the big one. Yeah, remove your little plastic cap.
And there's like you can see the crush washer on there that you got to crunch down.
And by the way, in this video I got my brother helping me out. And you can pretty much hand tighten it until you get it seated in there. And then you want to put your O2 sensor, if you'll take that off, push the button.
Oh, derp. Sorry.
And I'll set this. Put your O2 sensor socket on the O2 sensor, and then your extension on top of that. Then you can put your wrench on top.
that up real quick. Oh boy. Let's reposition this thing. There we go. Get in there, Bubba. Yep, right. Dude, I fucking, gosh darn it.
And send her home. Till it's nice and tight.
Okay, that's in there.
All right. Now we're just gonna reconnect the connector. All right, hang tight. Let me take the camera off the tripod and I'll show you the newly installed O2 sensor. All right, here we go. New O2 sensor is connected and they're installed into the back of the exhaust. Fairly simple job, shouldn't take you very long. Like this particular one, a couple of minutes. Just remember, let the car cool off so you don't burn your hands. Again, I want to thank y'all so much for watching my videos. Please leave a like, a comment down below what you liked about it, what you didn't like, what I could have done better. And look forward to seeing you in the next video.